Ever walked into a room and felt like nobody noticed you? What if I told you that commanding respect isn't just about what you say, but how you carry yourself? In 2025, mastering body language is your secret weapon to influence and authority. Today, I'll share the most effective tips to make every move count and earn the respect you deserve. In today's fast-paced world where first impressions are made in mere seconds, body language is your most powerful tool. Words matter, yes, but your nonverbal cues, your posture, gestures, and expressions can make or break how people perceive you. A commanding presence isn't about faking confidence, it's about intentionally aligning your movements with your message. Now, in this video, I'll break down proven techniques that help you project authority, confidence, and respect whether you're walking into a room, attending a meeting, or even on a video call. And stick around because near the end, I'll share a technique used by some of the most respected leaders in the world that you can start using today. If you're ready to transform how the world sees you, hit subscribe and join us for more tips on mastering confidence, style, and success. Why body language matters. Have you ever noticed how some people walk into a room and instantly draw attention, while others seem to fade into the background? The difference isn't just in what they say, it's in how they present themselves. Studies show that over 60% of communication is nonverbal, meaning your body language carries more weight than the actual words coming out of your mouth. This becomes even more important in 2025, where hybrid work environments and video meetings mean your body language has to work harder to stand out. Respect isn't automatically given, it's earned, and the way you carry yourself is often the first step to earning it. And by mastering these tips, you'll not only project confidence, but also create a lasting impression that others can't ignore. Tip #1, own your space. Respect starts with how you occupy the space around you. Think about it, when someone slouches, crosses their arms, or takes up as little room as possible, it sends a message of insecurity or even disinterest. Now contrast that with someone who stands tall, takes up the space they're entitled to, and moves with intention. Owning your space means you're confident in who you are and unafraid to exist fully in the moment. Start with your posture. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart, your weight evenly distributed, and your chest slightly lifted. When sitting, don't shrink into your chair or cross your legs tightly. Instead, sit upright with your back slightly away from the chair, feet flat on the ground, and hands resting lightly on your thighs or desk. These subtle adjustments may seem small, but they instantly communicate confidence and openness. Here's a quick exercise. Practice standing in front of a mirror and observe your posture. Are your shoulders slouched? Are you leaning on one side? Adjust until you feel balanced and grounded. Over time, this will become second nature, helping you exude authority effortlessly. Tip #2, maintain steady eye contact. Eye contact is one of the simplest yet most powerful ways to command respect. It's often said that the eyes are the windows to the soul, but in body language, they're the doorway to connection and influence. Maintaining steady eye contact signals confidence, focus, and respect for the person you're speaking to. But there's an art to it. If you hold eye contact too long, it can feel intimidating. If you avoid it, you risk appearing insecure or distracted. Aim for a balance about 60% to 70% of the time while speaking, shifting your gaze naturally. A great method to practice is the triangle technique. Imagine a triangle between the other person's eyes and mouth and gently shift your gaze within this area. It keeps your focus steady but not overpowering. In group settings, distribute your eye contact evenly among participants to ensure everyone feels included. On video calls, look directly into the camera. When speaking, it mimics direct eye contact and creates a more personal connection. Steady, confident eye contact is a skill that takes practice but has immense payoff. It shows you're present, engaged, and someone worth paying attention to. Tip #3, master the power pose. Sometimes the way you stand can influence not just how others see you, but how you feel about yourself. Enter the power pose. This concept, popularized by social psychologist Amy Cuddy, involves standing tall with your hands on your hips or stretched out to take up more space. It's not just about looking confident, it's about feeling it. Research has shown that adopting a power pose for as little as 2 minutes can lower cortisol, the stress hormone, and increase testosterone, which boosts feelings of confidence and dominance. Before an important event, a meeting, a presentation, or even a first date, take a moment in private to strike a power pose. Stand tall with your feet firmly planted, hands on your hips and chin slightly raised. Hold the pose, breathe deeply, and visualize yourself owning the room. It might feel silly at first, but you'll notice a shift in your mindset. And when you walk into that room, your body language will naturally reflect the confidence you've cultivated. Tip hash 4. Use open gestures. Your gestures are like an extension of your words. The way you move your hands can either enhance your message or distract from it. Open gestures such as showing your palms, spreading your hands slightly outward, or using smooth, deliberate movements signal honesty, confidence, and approachability. On the flip side, closed-off gestures like crossing your arms or hiding your hands can make you seem defensive or untrustworthy. A great example of effective gesturing comes from legendary speakers like Steve Jobs. Watch his keynote presentations, and you'll notice how he uses his hands to emphasize key points without overdoing it. Practice speaking in front of a mirror or recording yourself to observe your natural gestures. Are they too stiff? Too exaggerated? Aim for balance. Here's a tip. When making a point, keep your gestures aligned with your message. For example, when saying "this is a big opportunity," spread your hands apart slightly to visually reinforce the idea of size. Open gestures make your communication dynamic, engaging, and trustworthy, key elements for commanding respect. Tip hash 5. Stand still. When it matters, movement adds energy to your presence, but excessive fidgeting or pacing can have the opposite effect. Respect is built on composure, and sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is stand still. When you're making an important point, plant your feet firmly on the ground, keep your shoulders relaxed, and let your stillness underscore the weight of your words. Think about powerful speakers like Martin Luther King Jr. or Malala Yousafzai. They use intentional pauses and moments of stillness to captivate their audience. It creates a sense of gravity and forces people to focus on what's being said. Practice this by recording yourself speaking and observing your movements. Are you swaying, tapping your feet, or constantly adjusting your posture? These small habits can dilute your presence. Instead, learn to embrace moments of stillness. It's not about freezing, it's about using stillness as a tool to amplify your authority. Tip hash 6. Smile with intention. A smile is one of the most universal gestures, but it's often misunderstood in the context of respect. Smiling too much can make you seem overly eager to please, while not smiling at all can come across as cold. The key is to smile with intention. When introducing yourself or starting a conversation, let your smile reach your eyes. It's the difference between a genuine smile and a forced one. Pair it with a slight nod to acknowledge the other person's presence. In high-pressure situations like negotiations or meetings, a subtle smile can soften your tone without undermining your authority. It creates a balance between warmth and professionalism, which is essential for commanding respect. Climax, the one technique that sets leaders apart. Here's a technique used by some of the most respected leaders in the world: the pause. When you speak, allow yourself to pause briefly after a key point. This not only gives your audience time to absorb your words, but also signals confidence and control. Pausing creates a sense of gravity, making your message feel deliberate and impactful. Combine this with steady eye contact and open gestures, and you have a formula for commanding respect in any room. The more you master the pause, the more authoritative and composed you'll appear. Additional tips: fine-tune your body language. To elevate your body language even further, focus on the small details. First, practice mirroring. This means subtly matching the body language of the person you're speaking to. For example, if they lean slightly forward, do the same. It creates subconscious rapport. Next, be mindful of your tone and pace of speech. Speaking too fast can make you seem nervous, while a steady, measured pace exudes confidence. Finally, pay attention to your facial expressions. A furrowed brow can make you seem unapproachable, while a relaxed expression invites trust. Body language is your silent superpower. From owning your space to mastering the power pose, each tip we've covered today helps you project confidence and command respect effortlessly. These aren't just tricks, they're habits that, with practice, will transform the way people perceive you. Remember, respect starts from within. When you align your body language with your intention, you create a presence that's impossible to ignore. So why wait? Start mastering these techniques today and step into 2025 with the authority and confidence you deserve. If these tips inspired you, hit subscribe for more insights on confidence, style, and self-improvement. And remember, your body speaks before you do. Make it say something worth listening to. See you in the next video.